This is a very preliminary report on a tooth that Dr. Chada sent me. It was a clearly fractured tooth. I'm going to show this through PDO because it's easier. So these are his radiographs showing the suspected fracture line. And when I got the tooth, it was clearly fractured. Those are my x-rays. And then photographing the tooth, we didn't really see the fracture very well until we scraped the ligament off and stained it. And then the vertical fracture was fairly visible. It went about 2/3 of the way down the root. And you can see where it starts there at kind of the line angle of the composite filling. So we decided to section it buccal lingually. You can see the mesial distal fracture in the cross section. And it looked like the pulp was intact. That did not look like it had been instrumented at all. So this is the sagittal sectioning from the buccal and lingual direction. And then we split it into two halves. We got a very good mesial half, not such a good distal half, but we did get one good half where I could really see the contents of the canal. And just a preliminary examination, when you go in, there's basically, obviously, biofilm everywhere, but it gives a pretty good indication of what a wild-type biofilm looks like in an uninstrumented canal. And what's really kind of interesting is how impregnated the bacteria are into the collagen and substance of the pulp. The bacteria are basically woven into the structure of the pulp and are really everywhere. Looks almost like they're attached to the collagen of the pulp. And you see a lot of planktonic bacteria. Now the other material, I can't tell whether that's really bacterial biofilm EPS or whether that's mineralized or demineralizing predentins. So it's very difficult to tell. Looking along the axial wall of the canal, same kind of situation where the biofilm is just impregnated into the structure of the pulp, part and parcel of the pulp, really. And there you can see the planktonic forms on the axial wall. And there's quite a bit of EPS, so you have the advantage of both a lot of EPS and a lot of planktonic bacteria. In the area that looked like it was devoid of pulpal tissue after the dehydration, you still go into it, and it's just biofilm everywhere, just kind of built into the structure of the pulp. So it's kind of a good way to see how a wild-type biofilm in a tooth that is fractured and presents before you actually do any instrumentation. I don't believe any instrumentation was done here. I'll leave it to Dr. Chada to describe the case, but I believe it's just a wild-type biofilm on a fractured root.